My name is Tina McGarity, and I am the owner of Chestless Inc., my new realm of beautiful, where we find beauty in our battles. I started my business just out of being angry. My mother had passed away. I had been going through so many different things in my life. I had breast cancer, was given 6 to 8 months to live, and that was 3 months after I lost my one and only child. I gave birth and she died. And then right after that, my mother, who was my best friend, died. And I went into a depression. I never even knew what depression was about. And I went into a depression, and I just got mad. I'm going to be honest with you. I got mad at God. And God spoke to me right there in my madness and told me to start writing. And I started writing my first book, and then I came up with the name Chestless Inc. And it's about, even though it's because you couldn't breathe, I said Chestless Inc., Chestless Inc., and then I said, it's something about my breathing. I couldn't breathe when I was going through those things. And so even though you can't breathe, you still have your body, you still have your mind to keep on walking. And that's why I came up with the business, out of anger. When I lost my child, it was very difficult because I was a teacher at a high school and 13 teachers were pregnant at the same time, including myself. I was the only teacher who lost their child. So to lose my child was devastating because I love children, and my brothers and sisters had children, and I was the only one that did not have a child. And I would go to my doctor's appointment, run into the bathroom and cry because I would see a mother there with her child or a pregnant woman. But what got me through was God. What got me through was God giving me the strength to get through it and telling me that I was going to be okay, because I know that sometimes as women, when we can't bear a child, we feel less of a woman. But God didn't let me feel less of a woman. He made me feel more of a woman because I was able to teach children, and I was almost like a mother to them. So God has a funny way of doing some things, and that's what He did. Okay. When I started my business, I stepped out on faith. I started doing some research. First, you have to have a plan. You have to have a vision. You have to have an idea of what you want to do. Let God speak to you, because if God speaks to you, it's going to be successful. But you have to have a plan, and it's going to take some hard work. Don't think that everything is just going to blow up. You're going to have to do the work, and God will do the growth and do whatever it is that He wants you to have for your business. But I started doing my research. I started getting on YouTube, Google, all these things that I wanted to do for my business. I started seeing other people successful doing it, and I started taking some of tidbit things and golden nuggets, writing it down, and just kind of transforming it into what I wanted my business to be. And the first and foremost thing that I did was pray. I prayed and asked God, was this okay? And when He gave me the okay, I just moved forward with it. Okay. Some of the struggles that I go through even with my business is the time, having the time, and because this is new for me, having to learn so much, and you're learning so much and you're retaining so much, and sometimes you don't have the help. Sometimes you have to pat your own self on your back and you have to keep on moving. So don't go looking for a whole bunch of support. You have to support yourself. The support will eventually come, but if it's not there, you keep on moving. And that's some of the struggles that I had in the beginning, because I thought I was going to have all this help. I thought I was going to have all this success, and when it wasn't happening, I got discouraged. But then I kept on pushing, and now doors are finally starting to open up. So don't give up. Don't give up in the struggle. That's when you push the hardest. I think God wanted me to be by myself because He can talk to me more. He didn't want me to have the outside influences. He wanted me to know that this was because of Him. He wanted me to know, and he wanted to get all the glory. He didn't want me to say that my sister did it, or a brother did it, or someone out in the world did it. He wanted me to give him all the glory. And I'm glad he did it this way, because now that's what I do. Anything I do and the success that is happening with my business, I give God all the glory. Just because of him. I feel that God is getting ready to take my business beyond my imagination. Doors are opening, things are happening. You will be hearing about Chestless Inc. It's not going to be just in the United States, it's going to be all across the world. God has already showed me visions years ago. People have prophesied to me, and to actually see it start to manifest blows my mind. But I'm not surprised, because this is what God has already showed me. He's using what I've gone through to be a blessing to other people, and that's one thing you have to realize. What you do is not for you. It's to be a blessing for God's people. When you get yourself out the way and you just do the work, God will open up doors, and he will bless your socks off. And you have to stay humble. Stay humble in the process. And that's what I'm doing. God is opening up doors for me that I know that I could not open up myself. And I thank him for it. I am so excited about my YouTube channel. I just jumped out on a limb, and I just was like, you know what, I want to start a YouTube channel. And I'm glad that I did, because I started taking some of the things that I had in my book and putting it on my YouTube channel. But I also am doing more than just talking about the stuff I've been through. I'm talking about how you start your website. I'm talking about hair and makeup. I'm talking about all type of things. And this is to make you become a better person. It's not about just the makeup and the hair. It's about, okay, how can I learn how to do a new talent? How can I learn how to write a book? So I'm giving you tools to help you to become a better you. And that's what I'm so excited about my YouTube channel. I'm starting to get subscribers. I'm putting these videos out, and I believe I'm going to make a difference with my YouTube channel. Okay. I'm getting ready to put my channel on the OnPoint network, and I'm excited about that. I'm looking forward to people logging on, people seeing what I'm doing, and because it's such a phenomenal network, it's such a blessing to be a part of this team and this growth. And I get to walk with this journey, get to be on this journey too. So I'm excited about it. I'm looking forward to what God is going to do with this network, and then some, beyond and beyond. You guys stay tuned, because it's going to blow up, and I get to be here to be a part of that. So I'm excited about that. Okay, what would you? What I would say to a young woman who is where I used to be is to not give up. Have confidence in yourself. Have confidence in God. Like my sister, you may hear her in the background. She is right now talking to women, and she is giving them encouragement. That's what we do. We encourage each other. And that's what you have to do. Don't give up, and stop letting people tell you who you are not. Listen to what God says. Keep fighting, keep believing in yourself no matter what you hear from other people. Stay focused on your dream and let God direct you on your path, and I guarantee you will be successful. Okay, let me get you. Okay, this is my book, Chestless Inc. This is, well, actually it's Chestless but Still Breathing. This is my first book. This is my baby. You can get this book on Amazon.com. You can get my book on my website, Chestless Inc. And then that's ChestlessInc.com. And I'm going to be trying to get this into Barnes and Nobles. That's what we're talking about now, so I'm excited about that. But I'm also working on my second book and finishing that up, and that is Without My Permission, being molested as a child and dealing with it as an adult. And so many, I got that from me speaking at different speaking engagements, and so many people, women and men, coming up to me telling me their testimony. So that's going to be another powerful book. But you have to get this book, because it is such a testimony, and it will encourage you, it will inspire you, and it will give you hope to keep on pushing and keep doing what God has told you to do. Okay. If you want to book me, and because I am a motivational speaker, transformational coach, you can reach me at 404-397-9816, or you can email me at chestlessinc@gmail.com. and that's where you can reach me. You can go on any of those platforms, and you'll have my information there. Give me a call, send me an email, and I will get back to you and make it happen.
Okay, what model?
The motto I would like to leave with you all is that you have to find beauty in your battles. No matter what you go through, no matter what situation it is, there's always something that you can learn from your battles, and that's what makes it beautiful. Even though the struggle is hard, even though you're going through, learn from your mistakes, learn from the situation if it's not a mistake, and keep on moving, because you will get through that. It may be a transitional season, it may be going through a valley period, but you will come through the valley, you will come up stronger, you will come up more powerful. So be blessed, stay blessed, and act blessed.